excited person in this room because I cannot help but be excited when I get to talk about these patches. They're amazing. I started on them about 8 months ago. I suffer from MS. Somewhere along the lines of my military service, I got bit by a tick, and I was then diagnosed with Lyme disease. And now I have MS. So I think that along the way, when I started X39, I couldn't believe that a Band-Aid was going to take away any of my symptoms. Well, about 4 days into my patching, I couldn't believe it. My husband looked at me and said, "Walk towards me again." And when I started walking towards him, my leg wasn't acting all wonky like it had been acting before. So I have something that was called in the MS community, it's leg drop. And so suddenly, after 4 days of patching on the X39, and I only wear them behind my neck and below my belly button, I'm very compliant. I only do what I'm told. So that's where I wore it, and my leg drop went away.
Wow.
And then 13 days in, I realized, and I have a list, like every good military person does, I keep a list of everything. So I have everything written down in my logbook. So 14 days in, I started having no leg cramping or pain, which was amazing to me. Then 1 month in, I had so much energy that Peter, my gym is on fire. Okay. I am a Peloton maniac. Okay. Maniac. So I went from my first day riding my Peloton, not really being able to last for 5 minutes. Now I ride 8 to 10 miles 3 to 4 times a week.
My gosh.
It's amazing.
Awesome, Robin.
So
Awesome.
it's amazing. It's amazing. And so if anyone that you know of suffers from MS, you know that that is an honest to God miracle, honest to God. And my strength and stamina are off the chain. I already talk a lot. I'm Italian. I use my hands. So as if I didn't need any more help. But I also, through the military, I got an intraocular lens implanted in my eye. And I suddenly started seeing a little more clear. It was very strange. So I went to my eye doctor thinking I needed new glasses. Well, she said, "Yeah, you need new glasses. Your eyes got better." Okay, what? That was so crazy to me. I also have in my eyes like little brown patches underneath in the conjunctiva, and the little brown spots I noticed just this week are gone. They're completely gone. And I've had them for at least 10 years. Wow. So they're gone. And X39 and I are best friends. We're BFFs. I love it. So my thing is, I can't tell enough people. I'm only one person. So, I want to tell everybody, if I could stand on the mountaintop and tell everybody there is hope, then I would do it. So if you need a friend, I'm in Tampa. Okay. Come on. I got a bedroom for you. Let's go. You're welcome here.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Can't wait to meet you in Tampa, Robin. I can't wait to meet you in Tampa.
I'll be there.
You will be. So
I will be the one wearing bling on my, I wear bling on my patches.
I love it. Awesome. So let me ask you a couple questions for the audience. So when were you diagnosed with MS? When did that diagnosis take place?
13 years ago.
So 13 years ago. And how long have you had what they call the leg drop?
That would have been probably closer to 10 years ago, because that wasn't one of the initial ones that presented.
It's probably been noticeable, I would say, in the last 5 years.
Okay.
But So that I don't have that anymore. Another big thing, I'm sorry, Amy.
Go ahead.
I
Go
didn't mean
ahead.
to interrupt you, but I almost forgot to say that my biggest problem though was not my foot drop. My biggest problem was the muscles in my bladder did not allow me to completely empty my bladder. So I would be, it was a horrible thing. And so one day I, excused myself to go to the restroom and I could not believe it, but I didn't have to sit there for 10 minutes. I sat there for 2 minutes and I emptied my bladder and it was amazing. It was amazing. You guys, do you understand? I'm going to try not to cry, but
Oh, oh, wow.
that's a horrible thing for someone to suffer with.
Yeah, I bet. I bet. Wow.
Yeah, and another, we lovingly, in order to bring a little levity back into the mix, we would refer to her as Tiny Tanks. Because if my son and I were driving on a road trip, we used to have to plan, okay, we're going to go to Orlando. Okay, where in Lakeland do we want to stop? And so we would literally have to map out. I was like, oh, we're going to drive a whole hour now. And and heaven forbid you're on I-4 in traffic.
Exactly.
Yeah. Sorry about that,
That's
guys.
huge, though. That is huge.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
So,
Now,
and that's lasted. Like
Yep.
it wasn't just one time.
oh, wow. So, okay. So the brown spots, would those be considered floaters or is that something different?
No, I have those too. No, this is something like you could physically see in the bottom parts of your eyes.
It's like in the conjunctiva, just at the bottom. If you were to pull your eye forward just a little bit, underneath there was some, it almost looked like scar tissue. Kind of, you could see these little dots in there.
Wow.
And they have faded. They're barely perceptible.
And we should say, when I was active duty, I had ocular injections of steroids in my eyes, probably 20 in my right and probably 10 in my left. So I dealt with that for years. And so those brown spots were probably attributed to that. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know, but they're gone.
Yeah, that's the main thing, is that they're gone. Wow.
Yes.
So let me ask you something else, because with the X39, it's quite common. We hear it all the time. Has your sleep improved?
Amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yep. I sleep really good. Like I said, my strength and stamina are good because I sleep good. I feel like everything has changed. Everything. I know people meet me and think I'm off the charts wackadoo, and I am, but, and by the way, I wear energy patches too. because I can. But I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Well, you look good. You look good. You're full of life. I'm friends with you on Facebook, so I see you exercising all the time, and it does my heart good. It does my heart good, Robin.
And I'll say I'm 55 years old. Do I look it?
Wow. Wow. Awesome. We are so happy for you. So happy.